Our video is looking to address whether wildlife conservation should be considered with the other major problems of the world, like war, poverty and climate change, and other issues concerning the governance of the world. Here are a few students and lecturers that we interviewed.
Yes, I do think that wildlife conservation should be considered as a problem, since the animals are being hunted down and killed, many of them. So we need to preserve these animals, their life, just as us, and I think that's one of the reasons why people need to take it more seriously.
Well, I don't know, because, well, on one hand I do like animals, but on the other, war and poverty is something that will destroy our humanity if we don't look at it and deal with it first.
Yeah, it's sort of more of a long-term issue, but so it's not going to be more coverage in the news, that sort of idea. But it still should be something that's publicised more, and something that should be like considered an issue along with those things. It's a major factor of our life.
Yeah, I think it affects us just as much as war and poverty affects us, so we should be considered about it like just as much as war and poverty.
Yes, because at least 40% of the world's economy and 80% of the needs of the world's poor are highly dependent upon biological resources. I mean, biodiversity provides numerous services to human society, things such as food, fuel and medicine, as well as having values in terms of kind of cultural, recreational and aesthetics. And also biodiversity, it plays a vital role in sustainable development, so my answer is yes.
To further elaborate and illustrate the need to conserve, facts and figures alone are not enough. The following clip is a procedure that leads to the production of one of the most infamous exploitations around the world, the shark fin soup. Take a look. As it may seem, some people still question the difference between us consuming shark fin soups and us consuming other kinds of meat like pigs, poultry, and cows. Well, firstly, those animals, livestock and poultry, they're bred to be eaten. Any arguments about animal warfare and animal cruelty, that's a completely different argument. The shark fins that are consumed, they are all taken from wild sharks that are hauled from the ocean with the fins brutally amputated. Sharks are also extremely threatened. If we can breed sharks specifically for shark fin soup, we wouldn't be struggling to conserve them, would we? Secondly, those livestock and poultry, they are slaughtered in the most humane way possible in licensed slaughterhouses. The sharks, as you have seen in the clip just now, they are hauled from the ocean, had their throats slit, and pushed back into the ocean to drown.